Okay, I don't know if I am the only one in 2023 to admit this, but women cheat far more than men cheat.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I knew it would come a day when women could no longer use the excuse that men are out here doing all this quote unquote cheating. And that's the reason why they're filing for divorce at such a high rate. And for y'all who don't know the statistic, guys, it's all over the internet. Here we go. Women file for divorce 80% of the time. That means 80% of the time, they walking out of their marriage. Now, I've had hundreds, if not thousands of conversations with women, and I've overheard thousands of conversations. And women always end up using the same excuse when it comes to walking out of their marriages. And that's abuse and cheating, but they mostly use cheating. Let me read y'all this article done by the New York Post. Now, this particular article said that science is finding that women struggle more than men when it comes to staying faithful in relationships. Even when your marriage is good, you still miss that rush of feeling so excited you can't eat or sleep when you're having such an intense time emotionally and sexually with the new person. That's what I kept going after and what I couldn't say no to. That's how Anika, 45, from Melbourne, describes her experiences with cheating, and she's far from alone. According to a growing body of research, many women in long-term relationships are sexually adventurous and have secret lovers. Okay, so they continue on with the article, and they pose the question of why more women than ever are cheating on their husband. And it says that Nikki has been married for 15 years and she's been cheating on her husband for 12 of them. Damn, she's only been honest 3 years. This is a mother of two who is in her late 30s, keeping track of potential suitors via a spreadsheet. Lord have mercy. She has an untraceable Google voice number for communicating with her suitors and arranging communication through WhatsApp. She generally juggles multiple sexual partners at a time and once had sex with 4 different men on the same day. Sure, one of those 4 hookups lasted all of 20 minutes, but she didn't care. She didn't want to be cuddled. Afterwards, she said she showered, took a work meeting, went on a dinner date, and had fun with another man. And her verdict? She said it was amazing. I hate to say it, man. It's sad, but it's true. We're going to get into the video, and I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you think about it.
Okay, I don't know if I am the only one in 2023 to admit this, but women cheat far more than men cheat. Men get caught far more than women do because women have an intuition. Okay, that's what God gave us, intuition. We know what we know and we know when things are off. Men do not have that. So a woman will be like, oh, I'm going, my friend's house. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to go run errands. I'm going to And men, you sit home and you watch the hub and you drink your beers or you get busy with work or the kids or whatever. You don't have that intuition. You don't have that. Women 1,000% get away with it more than men. And women, I do believe, cheat more than men. And it's not about the sex. It's not about because you could be married, a female could be married and having that often. It's not why women cheat. It's not. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why women cheat. Hold on. Number one is because they don't have any morals. Okay? They don't have any connection to God. They don't have any purpose in life. They're just kind of low-end people. That's number one. You've got to be low-end to do that. Number two, they want attention, right? I always say social media ruined women and PORN ruined men. Women want attention. It doesn't even have to be good attention. It could be a negative attention. So if a guy that's little tiny teensy bit younger or teensy bit wealthier, teensy bit better looking than her husband and he wants to sleep with her, She thinks that's some sort of flex. Like, that's not a flex. Like, he'll sleep with anybody. Like a guy will sleep with anybody. But she's like, oh my gosh, he wants to sleep with me. Like, that's so, like, that pumps her up. That's why you guys are easily sleeping with married women.
We just learned from the sheriff's office that a husband came home to find his wife in the home with another man, then shot that man in the chest. You can see the scene has cleared out here now this morning. Investigators say that man had called 911 around 2 a.m. after he was shot. Deputies say that the shooter turned himself in and was found down the street. They say he was also taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons. Investigators say the woman was not injured and no one else was at home at the time of the shooting. Now, the man who was shot is in stable condition and the shooter is expected to be charged, but it's unclear what those charges are at this time.